All right, guys, we're on. We figured this thing out. It was that easy. Good thing I had Chris helping me out. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Took a
That's what I'm
minute.
here for.
So welcome everybody that's on the chat right now, and whoever's not on the chat. If you're on the chat, make sure you say hi, that you're on the chat, that you're watching. All right. So yes, in case you're not aware, or you've been under a rock or out of social media or anything like that, I am cooking with CJ. I am CJ. I am taking over Hobo's hot seat. I have Hobo on the line with us today. Say hi, Hobo.
What's up, guys? And I'm not going to say he's taking it over. It is now his. He owns it.
I own it. That's right. It's mine now. Y'all don't get out of line.
And hit the thumbs up.
All right, guys. So in the chat, we got a lot of people. See, Daddy Dutch, Kent's our moderator, and I've given Hobo the moderator title too. We got Eric, we got Christy's cooking channel, Jay at Leprechaun TV, Eric, Keith Bettag. What am I missing? Marion from Robert Roy, Big Lou Barbecue. What's up, Big Lou? Kirby's Fishing Grill. Kirby, what's shaking, brother? Lewis Arshag Barbecue. What's up? See here. Meathead. What's up, Chris? Cooking with Webby. All the way, Webby, you're in Canada, right? All the way from Canada. Okay, guys, the chat is going off. It's exploding. This is exciting. And my aunt. My Aunt Stephanie. She's my biggest supporter on this thing. Chef Johnny, Polly's Q. What's up, guys? So today is just going to be us kind of going through some stuff. I had to learn how to do the whole setup. I got a new microphone. I got my webcam going over there. I'm excited. I know I actually approached Chris to do this. I know he's having a lot of work coming up, so I wanted to help him out. I didn't think it was going to be the quite takeover that it's going to be, but I'm in. So this is going to be awesome. All right. So Chris, how do you feel about letting go? While you answer that, I'm gonna get started.
I don't mind it. I think that honestly, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. So I think number one, this will be good for you. And number two, it'll be good for the show of putting a new spin on things, for lack of better words.
All right, on. Cheers, everybody. That first one's a little rough.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. I really wanted to get started a lot earlier so I can get going, but trying to get all this computer stuff going on, it's just a little too much for me. So I'm kind of looking up in the chat. Mega Fred Zeppelin's here. What's up? Yeah, Big Lou, it's been about a year. I counted. He had 35 shows. So that's just outstanding. If I can get half that, I'll be pretty damn happy. So got Kent texting me. Oh, sorry. Scott, and for the grill, is going to be our co-host. Scott, you're at the dentist right now, right? I sent you the link for the hangout, so you can jump on when you're ready to go. Any tech help hit you up. All right, definitely, Kirby. I know you're in the IT. Luckily, Chris and my half a brain combined to a full brain, and we were able to figure this out.
Hey, let me answer something real quick. Pavi just asked if I'm leaving for good. No, I got to work 7/12s for the next 2 months of my life. So my channel's going to kind of be circling for a little bit, and then I will be back, and my channel will be completely different. It will still be food related and cooking related, but you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. So if my subs drop in half, hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna do what I think will be fun. So you have to wait to find out.
So dancing girls, bikinis, the whole bit.
You'll see. I think a lot of people will learn some stuff, but some people may or may not like the way it's presented. And I'm okay with that.
All right, guys. So the first, am I in the chat? Am I too loud? Can you? Am I talking too loud? I get a little excited, a little rambunctious, and I want to make sure I'm not like blowing anybody's eardrums out. So I just jump on there, say something, say "shut up, fat boy," whatever. So next week will be our first official hot seat, and try to do an Arnold voice. Scott or Chris, how do you do it? Like, how do you talk and then still look over here? Because like Kirby wants me to do an Arnold voice, and I don't know Arnold voice. I'll work on it though. So I'm getting distracted while I'm talking. So
you want the real story?
Huh?
You want the real story?
Yeah.
All right. So when I first started doing this, I had to learn real quick how to keep up with this and the person.
Right.
And I got really good at being able to pick up on cues of listening to the person talk without actually listening to them talk, because I'm over here reading at everybody. Am I allowed to say shit on your channel now? Like, that's something we got to figure out.
Yes. Yes. I am not by the dirty sailor talk.
All right. So I got really good at having a conversation with somebody and not fully grasping everything because the chat's crazy. Now that you got, sorry about it, I didn't silence my phone.
What the hell is that? I'm buff.
That's my cough. That's my cough from Epic Mealtime when they curse. And Greg Bliss of Barbecue just texted me.
Right on.
But anyways, I got really good at figuring out how to talk to somebody and carry on a conversation without actually having a conversation, because I was too focused over here. And that was one of the reasons that I brought Scott on, because Scott can focus on the chat. You'll be able to focus on the show.
Right.
From here on out, if you want, for the rest of this show, I will work on the chat for you. If you want to do the show, and I'll grab my pen and paper and start writing shit down.
Right on. Okay. Well, yeah. So next week will be the first official, and then I'm seeing Miss Booger's on. So I see Booger and Christy right one after each other. So I don't care which one goes first, but one of you guys need to start the trend and get on the damn show. So don't make me come to wherever you guys are. And Christy, if you don't bring Lloyd on, I will cry. So you better make that happen. All right. So officially, Booger's going first. Christy just volunteered you, Booger. Sorry. You're in. Bring Tom on too. All right. So officially the first show will be next Thursday at this time. Hopefully on time. But if I know how Chris runs his show, 5 minutes late is actually on time. So we're doing good. Lloyd is my babysitter. That's funny. So anyway, the first guest will be Steve from Not Another Cooking Show. All right. He is excited to be on. I've had a lot of communication with him. If you're not subscribed to that guy, just get there. Okay. His production value, his edits, his, I don't know, what do you call it, cinematography? Like, he is just outstanding. I love his show. And I think it comes from his, say what?
His last video he just put out today is fucking awesome.
I know, right? I just, if I could be a quarter of the YouTuber that guy's going to be, I see, dude, he's the next Binging with Babish. I swear. Like, I think I think he's going to blow up. Like, he just flew past us. And it's like, he started, when he started? February this year. And he's already at 1,300 subscribers or something.
Right.
So I just want to be able to say I knew him when, because he is freaking awesome. So he's on. I was chatting with him last night. I comment on his videos and stuff. He's very excited to come on here. He loves doing this type of stuff. He has a great story from his food truck days, and he's got it down pat. I don't know what other way to put it. So he's going to be a great first guest. I have a whole list of people that I'm reaching out to. My plan is I might make this a little more flexible to accommodate certain YouTube channels. So, example, I want Meathead to come on. Meathead cannot come on Thursday nights because he's, gainfully employed, which is good for him, but it sucks for, my channel. So, I will probably work with him and maybe do like a Saturday morning type thing. We talked about some other the bigger channels that. Okay, I got you, Kent. There's some other bigger channels that we want to reach out. So, what up, bud?
What was Ken asking for?
He said Scott's driving, so he says hi. Hopefully, he'll get home.
I just seen Leprechaun TV ask for Stevie's link, which I'm about to drop in the chat.
Okay.
I just jumped off screen there.
All right. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, Chris's channel, anybody channels in the chat, if you don't recognize somebody, reach out to them. There is a good group of people here that I really, I think we do a great job of supporting everybody. So if you don't see somebody in the chat, or if you see somebody in the chat that you don't know, make sure you click on their thing and say hi. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna write that down, Eric. Lassie or Lars. He's in Sweden. Is that what it is?
So it's like 3 or 4 a.m. right now where he's at.
Okay.
If I remember right, because I tried doing this, but it was like trying to figure out a logistics thing, kind of like I told you about the other channel thing having a UK edition.
Right. Okay. So that's something we'll kind of work on. I noticed something in the chat that says Booger said that she will only do it when Christy does it. So here's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to put my money where my hot seat is. Yeah. Christy, I want you on. All right. So what is it going to take? What do I need to send Lloyd some Colorado Kool-Aid? Do you want that headshot that I got so you can do your target practice? What is it going to take to get you on there? We need to talk. All right. So, Christy, let's make it happen.
You should aim to have Christy and Booger on at the same time.
I thought so too, but I think that's just too much sexy for one hot seat. So I don't want the men in here to go nuts. All right.
What's up, Ori? I just want to say hi to Ori. I haven't seen him on a hot seat in a while. I know he's a busy man.
Who's that?
Ori, go outside and cook.
Oh, okay, good.
The second longest hot seat in history, if I remember right.
Oh, really? Right on. I think I know we don't want to have repeat customers on this thing, but there's a couple people that, when this first got started, I would have loved to, chat with too, or be in the chat on. So I may reach out to people that have already been on. So we'll see how it goes. Any new people in there, Chris?
Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin's been on there, but you need to get him on. Tess Cooks for you. What's up, Tess? I seen her on Marion's live stream earlier. Phil and Florence. Meathead's there. We talked about that. Johnny, Texas Style Cuisine and Barbecue. Cooking with Webby. AE. What's up? Leprechaun TV. And Farm Life Oregon.
All right, on.
And I just seen Mike Everyday Barbecue. I'm scrolling up. I don't know how far. There's no timeline on this thing. Right. So
that's cool. Rob just jumped on. I saw him. How's it going? Ori, good to see you on there. I think I'm subbed to your channel, but if not, I'll make sure I'm done. I'll get on there. So what I wanted to do also while we're on here, you know, I told you about Steve from Nine Other Cooking Show being on next week. I would like to, if you have any questions for Steve that I could, you know, get written down and get on a little script for me, why don't you throw them in the chat now while you're thinking about it, and then Chris or myself will write them down, or I'll go back and rewatch this later and write it down. I'll put something out on Facebook into the groups this week, you know, on Monday or whatever, and you know, get some more questions. But the guy really does have an interesting story. You know, he's a New Yorker. He did that food truck for a while. He did a grilled cheese type thing. He's got a whole good story. So I can't wait to chat with him. I have a feeling it's going to be a good, long, hot seat because I think he has a lot to say. So that's going to be cool. So Phil and Florence. Phil, we're not giving away anything tonight. So if you want to stick around, that's great. But you're not going to win anything tonight, okay?
He's probably going to end up winning some GQ rub. Because I haven't looked, I haven't done the drawing yet for the comment section, but if anybody missed that, go to the last hot seat, which is on my channel, which is GQ Barbecue. We gave away 5 bottles of his rub during the show, and we're doing 5 off the comment. So if you haven't checked it out, jump over there, leave a comment, and I'll probably pull that off this weekend. Supposed to do it last weekend and fucking didn't get there.
Yeah, I've been waiting for my rub. I want to win something, damn it. I wanted to win that barrel.
There wasn't 5 comments yet, so it was like, do I just send 3 and keep 2? That's not right.
Yeah, do it. That's it. Booger, I just saw your statement there. That's very sweet of you. Mwah, mwah. Good stuff. How many people are in the chat, Chris? I can't see the way I've minimized my deal.
28.
No,
and there's only 14 thumbs up, which doesn't math right.
Why are you not smashing that like button? That thumbs up. Whew, I really should have started earlier. What is RCP, Phil? My winnings are over. Oh, Sal. No, I will. What's Sal's channel again? I'm drawing a blank.
If I scrolled through here, I could find it, but I.
Oh, got it, Phil. No, I'm not shaving my beard, Kent. Root Boy Cooks, thank you. He's a good dude. I want to give away on his thing. He sent me out some sausage. Sauces, not sausage. It's funny. I was talking to my dad about taking this over last night. Every Wednesday I call my dad, okay, on the way home. And just check on him, no big deal. And he told me, he's like, sorry. See, I'm doing it again. I'm like looking at the damn chat. My dad told me. The chat. Get rid of it. I need to close it down. My dad told me I need to enunciate. Okay. So backstory on me: when I was a kid, I was really shy, and I would never speak clearly. I'd mumble like crazy. My 3 sons do it now. It's awesome. So it's kind of like my dad's payback. You know, I can't understand what my 8-year-old saying. I'm like, come on. So there'll be times where I kind of start, drifting on and start, mumbling a little bit. So I really, if you see me mumbling or you can't hear what I'm saying, be like, hey, pay attention, stupid. And we'll get going. All right. I am missing the chat big time. It's going by fast. I love it. I think I saw one question for Steve from Meathead, but it went by too fast.
I'll scroll up and catch it.
All right, cool. So I've already, I did the hot seat a few, well, shit, it was last year, wasn't it? I think at the end of last year.
That's going to be the other thing that gets fun is it becomes such a blend of stuff that you're just completely like, I have no idea. Like I was looking at that earlier today, and I'm like, I don't remember when I had CJ on. I'm like, oh fuck, that was a long time ago. Yes, it was last year.
Well, I actually, when I was talking to Steve about coming on, I sent him the link to the one that we did, and just so he can get a general idea of what we're going to be doing. But I'm an open book to everything. So if you guys have questions for me right now, feel free to ask them. If you have any thoughts or ideas where you want to go with this, any channels you want me to bring on, we kind of talked about maybe branching out a little bit from the cooking channels, maybe find the YouTubers that they do cooking, outdoor lifestyle stuff too, or, prepper stuff or whatever. So we may kind of go around, but we're going to use this as a platform to help other channels grow and help get the word out of other channels that we may be missing. Okay. I know I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm sure just like anybody else. So I may know something that you don't, or you may have somebody you think you would be good on here. Feel free to shout them out to me. My email is in my about section. It's also in all my videos. So if you want to reach out to me that way, feel free. CJ messaging, whatever. I just saw Kent. I really did think about setting this up outside by the pool and having a cigar while I was doing it. But I just need to get the setup set up. I need to figure out how it's going to do. I really don't have like an office type thing here. So I'm in my dining room right now. Luckily, there's plenty of booze behind me, so I can get through this. But I got
a basement with a brick wall and a fucking curtain.
I don't have a dungeon, so. So Marion, I'm loving them. That trap cheeseburgers. I saw Mr. Holmes say something about that. That's some good stuff right there, man.
Hey, speaking of Marion,
Miss Ann jumped on. Very good. How you doing, Miss Ann? So, how many different fedoras I have? Well, these aren't technically fedoras because the front end is flapped up, but I have 4 of these. Yeah, 4 of these. This one, kind of a one with a reddish trim to it. I have a black one and a blue one. I like the lighter ones. I don't know why. So, anyway, hipster headwear. Dick. So,
hey, Mary, before you go, Marion wants to know when you're going to drive down to San Diego and come visit him.
I'm ready. When you do it. Cooking with Webby, what does it say?
I got him.
Okay, you got him. All right, cool.
I'll do the fucking technical shit.
All right. Look, dude, I'm like itching to do everything. Let's see. So I think that's Marion, I will come down as soon as you invite me. All right. Right now is good because no kids are in sports. We have 5 little ones running around this joint. No kids are in sports. My oldest has actually got a job now, so he's working. So most weekends it's a good time to come down. Or you guys can come up. I've told Kirby he needs to come up here. Sorry, I just saw Christy's comment. I've told Kirby to come up. I've told AB to come up. My house is open to anybody who wants to show up. We'll do some good things out there. So,
Bomb, what's up?
What up?
Bomb Grilling's in the house.
What? All right. What's up, Bomb? Chris, does that say if Fred's leaving?
Yeah, he's got to go Betty bye. He's got to get up early in the morning.
All right, Fred. Take care, brother. Christy.
By the way,
go ahead.
By the way, when you got ask Fred's music question early before 9:30 because Fred bounces about 9:30 every hot seat.
Check. I'll make sure it's one of the first ones. I actually I took the pictures you sent me and typed out all the questions. So it's actually in the top grouping, so it'll be done before 9:30.
But you got to make sure Fred's in the chat when you ask the question.
Damn, all these rules. Christy.
There's like only 105.
Shit. I was trying to copy the the pictures you sent me. You sent me pictures of your papers. Like, you couldn't just put that shit on Word for me? So it was funny. Christy, I would gladly sing some Justin Timberlake. I'll rock your body. I'm gonna play some Filthy. You want to hear Filthy?
Hang on a minute. Let me mute my mic and my camera.
Don't tell me you're a Justin Timberlake hater. Come on, man.
No, I'm just not a fan.
Huh?
I'm just not a fan.
Why? The guy's a musical genius.
Because I don't enjoy 13-year-old boys with ramen noodle hair.
Chris, you think you know somebody, and then that happens, man. I just don't know if we can be friends. If you don't like JT, then I think there's nothing left to say. Here, we got some background music for you. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Chris,
hey, by the way, just so you're aware,
you ready?
Just so you're aware, if you get a copyright strike, you lose your live stream ability for 3 months.
Are you shitting me?
So the hot seat will be fucked.
Just a little bit. Here you go. So real. My hand's gonna say it's fake. All right, I'll turn it over. No copyright. No copyright. We want to keep the bad boy going. This Justin Timberlake sucks. You go to hell and you die. We don't need that kind of negativity around here, Kent. Thanks, Meathead. Meathead got my back.
You didn't scroll up high enough.
It's talking shit.
Kidding.
So as you can see, we're going to keep the fun going. I don't see a whole lot changing with this, except, like I said, maybe I have to adjust for people's schedules a little bit, but it's okay. Who the fuck is Justin Timberlake? Oh, Keith, you're killing me, brother.
Hey, real quick, I want to ask this. I'm going to ask this for you.
All right.
Just because I think this will be helpful. So, and you'll probably, this is going to apply more to people who watch this tomorrow. But typically, I always deleted the chat because, as anybody who's in the chat right now typically knows, that some of the stuff kind of gets a little wonky, and there's long-running jokes, and there's stuff like what Eric just typed that may or may not reflect poorly upon him if somebody sees it without context. So
there you go.
Let CJ know if that's a good idea, a bad idea. I mean, it's his show now, but I just want to bring that up. I try to protect you guys because most everybody that's on here is a creator typically. So
right. That's funny. Scott from The Real Show BBQ came on. What's up, Scott? How you doing, my brother? So we're gonna like I said, there ain't gonna be much changing. Some questions might change, but we'll still have the original old school, like who the fuck's on your Mount Rushmore or whatever stupid ass question that came up with. That one like drove everybody crazy. Like, I don't know, my mother's stepsister's cousin-in-law. Yeah, he was a good dude. So donkey porn allowed. What the fuck, Kent? Oh yeah, and I'm gonna cuss. I'm sorry, I can't not cuss. So it is that.
So I'll put this out there. The context of Kent's question was, for probably the last 10 episodes, I told everybody. Actually, I know where it started. It started with Mojo's Crazy Kitchen. I said, keep the conversation below donkey porn. That's the line in the sand on the channel.
There is I'm sorry. I was probably a little loud for the phone. I have a loud laugh too. Sorry. Meathead, Chris, I am so sorry. I just dogged out his question. He just said some choice words to me. Chris, you know I love you, man. Sorry. Oh my God. Marion, you just got booted out. What the hell? Ah, that's funny. Ooh, getting all red face. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, so I don't know. What else you thinking, Chris? Anything else anymore?
The one thing I'll teach you about this show is you've already made it to the 36-minute point. So if you get to a point in the show where you've already gone through that entire list of questions you've had, you now rely on these people to make you survive any longer.
Yeah, also it's the whiskey. Yeah, cheers. Probably. Listen, I'll keep it going as long as you guys want to go. For once in the longest time, I have a quiet house. There's nobody here. This is I love it. Except you find people, of course. So, Mary,
let's
go ahead.
Let's do this, CJ. Anybody got any questions I want to ask CJ?
Yeah.
We'll do this a quasi mini last hot seat. I will rabble off anything in the chat.
You know who'd be on my Mount Rushmore? Meathead.
Well, wait a minute. Let me ask the question. You can't host the show and answer the question.
Son of a bitch.
Just so happens, I still got my list of shit here.
Well, I was
with
going to
the all new revised questions. So what's one thing that we don't know about you?
I'm an avid poker player. Some might know that. But I play poker as much as I possibly can. Last time I was in Vegas, I actually won a tournament, my first Vegas win, so that was cool. I'm going out to Vegas at the end of the month to play in another tournament that I got invited to. That's a free roll, so I don't have to pay any money for it. I got the rooms free. Life is good. So, and I live 3.5 hours from Vegas. So, and that's with a stop along the way. So, Mrs. CJ can pee. So, we're close. We go there all the time. So, that's probably one thing. I won't talk about my third ball.
All right. So, Christy wants me to read out loud her answer to the Mount Rushmore, which was she's been shocked somebody's not said Larry, Moe, Curly, and Shemp.
That's funny.
James come on. James, you're late, but basically we went through some shit, and now I'm just fucking with CJ because he's allowing me to, apparently.
You know,
right, so Kent wants...
I was hoping T-Roy would jump on too, because I've already been in his ear. James, I'm coming for you next, brother. I'm getting all you fools on this thing. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
He's probably having dinner. Lewis at our Shack Barbecue wants to know, does CJ have a dolphin tattoo on his lower back from college days?
I do not have one, but I do have a tribal dragon on the back of my leg with Asian writing, Chinese writing. That probably says dumb white boy, but it's supposed to say dragon spirit because I was born in the year of the dragon. And then I have this really cool tribal tattoo that if my 40-year-old self could go back to my 25-year-old self and say, probably shouldn't do that. So, but it looked cool hanging out of my football jersey, you know, so I was like, dude, I'm fucking yoked. That was a few pounds ago. So, anyway.
All right. Kent wants to know what your favorite foo-foo girly drink is.
Oh, man, there's so many. Oh, so many. Listen, I am not ashamed of having girly drinks. There's one called Miami Vice, which is like pina colada with strawberry daiquiri in it. There's something called the Love Martini that I got back in the day from some restaurant out here, and it literally is in a martini glass. It's red. It's ridiculous. It's so delicious stuff. So again, I drink whiskey like all the time, but I am not afraid to put an umbrella and some fruit and whatever in my drink, hold my pinky out, whatever I need to do, man. Because if it's fucking good, it's fucking good. And those girly drinks are probably the ones that'll get you going faster than anything. So there you go. Good answer.
All right, so when Kent was going to Las Vegas, I brought up the one place that's got the old fucking neon lights and shit in it in the restaurant, but they've got the little bar section. I know you're going to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Peppermill.
The Peppermill. Have you ever had that big ass fucking, what is it, a scorpion or something like that?
Yeah. We went there and we headed straight to the bar just like everybody else. You know, that's where they film Casino. You know, some bits in there. So yeah, of course. You know, it's just something you got to do when you're a Vegas fan. There isn't probably too many places that I haven't been in Vegas. My grandma was a big gambler, always in Vegas. She actually gave me my first blackjack book, like how to learn blackjack. I think she used to be a pit boss or something like that. There's all sorts of stories. My dad, big gambler, loved Vegas. And then when I hit 21, it was game on. I still went before, but it was game on. I loved Vegas, so it was a good time, and I still do. Still have the cash for it as much as I used to because kids, but that's it. What the fuck? The longest time I thought you were pineapple beer. Go ahead and let Jake's thing go through. What's up, Jake?
All right. Answer these fast because I can't write this fast. Best and worst thing you've ever cooked. Go.
What's the worst thing I ever cooked?
Best and worst.
Best and worst. My short ribs are the best. I love them. Do them every time. The worst thing is anything like pork chops. I dry out pork chops like you wouldn't believe. So I'm actually going to, since I got that Weber kettle, I'm going to do it on the Weber kettle offset and see if I can't do it right and not fucking ruin them. All right, go.
Pavi wants to know how old you are.
I am going to be 42 next Friday.
Christy says, do you have a JT tat on your lower back?
No, but it's in the works.
Real Show Barbecue wants to know what your favorite cigar is.
Anything Cuban. Cohiba, H. Upman, anything I can get my hands on. My favorite Cuban that I can get, or favorite cigar I can get in the States is a Black Market Alec Bradley. It's one of my favorite.
Speaking of cigars, guy at work was asking me, and now I've got you here. Well, you've got me here. I don't know. This is fucking weird for me. Not going to lie. Since Obama lifted the embargo, can you get Cuban cigars or no?
Yeah, you can get up to $200 worth. But you can't order them. But if you go to Cuba, you could bring back $200 worth. But
how many cigars is that in real life?
Real Cubans is probably about 10 cigars.
All right. I'm not asking that question, Ken, because I don't understand. There's some kind of context there. Barbecue Pit Dog wants to know what's a typical breakfast for you?
It's funny. I get Starbucks pretty much every morning, and they have the sous vide egg bites. They're bacon and Gruyere. That right now is just my favorite breakfast before work. But if I actually cook breakfast, I want some biscuits and gravy, tons of bacon, and runny eggs, like over medium.
Ori from Go Outside and Cook wants to know what your whiskey of choice is.
Crown Royal, Ori. There it is. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a fine scotch. I got a nice single malt that was given to me last week, so I was enjoying that the other day. But my go-to whiskey is Crown Royal, anytime and every time.
All right, people in chat, keep fucking CJ entertained. I gotta go pee.
Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can't scroll up a little bit. Cry Me a River, CJ, like boy band music and chick drinks. Listen, Big Lou, I had a pair, and after the so many kids, I got cut. So I can do what I want to do. I'm a grown ass man. If I want girly drinks and Justin Timberlake, I'm gonna listen to it. Okay, Jake, welcome. What's up, buddy? What the fuck? For the longest time, did you call your pineapple cider beer? Yes, I did. And I turned the label around so no one could know it was pineapple cider. So I wanted to look like a manly man to guys like Lou. Let's see. Chris is laughing from the pisser. Eric used to drink cranberry and vodka. Hey, no judging, brother. Did Paul jump off? I saw it later, Paul. Born in pork chops will solve that. Yeah, meathead, I'm going to try that. I'm going to get hopefully some double cut, double thick, and I'm going to do it on the Weber kettle with my slow and sear. Just kidding. I know that'll get you going.
I don't have a horse in this race. That's the funny part. I actually have a Sloan's here now.
No, I was talking to Meathead. So, oh, burn. Oh, Paul, you're still here. Good. All right. Why haven't I been in a mob movie? Fucking ask. I don't know. I'm a good actor, damn it. Do you eat the taco trucks? Yeah, well, when I can find them, yeah, I'm in. Got a bottle waiting for you. That's right, Aunt Steph. You always got my back. Just good people. Everybody, Stephanie Lambert right there. That's my aunt. She is literally the greatest person in the world. You want to know her. She's my favorite person, not just aunt. You know, I got a couple aunts. My favorite person. She's good people. And my uncle, her husband, just loves them beers, them light beers. Gets all red faced too, like me. Oh, I love going out there. I can't wait. Ray Mack is in the house. I thought I saw you scroll by. Ray Mack, what's up, my man? Big Ray in the house. I will try a pickleback shot. I have Jameson. I actually have pickle juice. We're gonna do it. See, let's smoke those pork chops. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do them offset, put wood chips on the charcoal, do it on the Weber kettle. Jake, you need to come over. Get here. Bring Stacy. I haven't seen that girl in forever. Love you guys. Let's see. John from Cast Iron Skewer, you're here. Is Rebecca on too? Ray did the hot seat, didn't he? Chris? Yeah. Ray Mack?
That was the second time that Putin attacked my computer and fucking made it crash.
Hey, Ray Mack, we need to talk. You're more than welcome to jump on, brother. We're gonna do this, and we'll do some shots during the thing. Rebecca's sleeping. All right, cool. Well, make sure you give her my love when you see her in the morning, when you wake, or when you nudge her tonight. You know, whatever you're gonna do, John. Tess cooks for you. I'm sorry I haven't said hi yet. How you doing? Let's see. I think we're slowing down the chat. Any more questions there, Chris?
I think you're caught up. I kind of had to throw you to the wolves. I had to test you, see how you do. I think you're doing all right.
I'll do all right. I can bullshit with the rest of them. I mean, talk with the rest of them.
Once you pour the drink, that's when people pile stuff in, though. That's where you get fucked.
Even brought a little like ice cooler mug that's made it too fucking cold. I can't break the ice out of it. So from Homebridge Mortgage, my company. Let's see. Big Lou gonna be home tomorrow. Surprise. I can't read that. See, so Scott just asked me how far I am from Scottsdale. Sorry if I missed that. Scottsdale, Arizona, probably 5-6 hours from here. We just recently drove to Zion, so we had to go through Arizona. I don't know how close that is to Scottsdale or not, but Scott, how far is Scottsdale from Vegas? Jump on there. Hey Mel, how you doing? Yeah, you're a little late, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna keep it going as long as you guys want to talk. I'm trying to get the minutes up. You know, I need to hit those new YouTube regulations, Chris. I'm not even 1,000 subscribers yet. That's some bullshit.
I thought Scott was in North Carolina, so he may not know that answer.
Oh yeah, probably. Oddest thing I've cooked or want to cook. John, I keep things pretty simple and low key. But I would love to try foie gras and try to cook that. So that'd be my oddest thing. You know, duck liver is pretty freaking odd. Greg from a Ballistic Barbecue, what's up?
You got your first check mark in the house.
What's that mean?
That means he's verified. They've proven he's Greg.
Well, thank God. Mike, if you want me to get a new hat, I will go grab a new hat, dude. I have plenty upstairs. I am bald, so I like to keep my dome covered. So, yes, Chef John, you are on the list for Hot Seat Talk. We got a lot of YouTubers in the house. I want to get on there. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I will get you a new hat. dude, these bad boys, they're a good bit of cash. I'll have to, when I get my first YouTube paycheck, I'm sending out everybody hats because I know Big Lou wants a hat like this too. He wants to be cool like me. These are Bailey hats. They're Bailey of Hollywood, but I buy them in Vegas. Go figure. So
I would lose my shit to see Mike wear that hat.
Oh, dude, it'd be awesome. Well, he's got them sombreros.
I will pay the shipping for that.
All right, deal. If I get, I'm gonna go. I'll go to Vegas. Like I said, at the end of the month, I'll go to my hat store. We're getting Mike a hat. We'll get Big Lou a hat, and I just need to win a couple hands first and get some cash for it. So, Mike, you got them sombreros though. AE, I know, Chris, you reached out to Kent Rollins, right?
Yeah, and that was right when Messenger for YouTube was dying, so I think it just got lost in the shuffle, but I would definitely have that conversation.
Right on. I'll reach out. Mike, yes, you should wear one of these hats. Everybody should wear one of these hats. These are cool freaking hats. I mean, they make this mug look even better. They fit my big old face. It's a good time, man. You know I look handsome. So there you go. Mike, you could look like me one day. Grow a beard, a better beard like mine, Not T. Roy length, but like this.
T. Roy cleaned up in the last couple weeks.
I saw that. How does he let that thing go?
Well, he's short like you now.
Yeah, I know. That was a styling beard. All right, Big Lou, I'm going to find a big hat for your redneck neck. Did Scott say something about Scottsdale being from where or whatever?
Ori said Las Vegas to Scottsdale is 307 miles, 4 hours and 45 minutes. Sorry.
Oh, geez, that's a bit of a drive. But I was watching Baby Bag Maniac Justin today, and he had T. Roy over there and Harry Who, barbecue guy, and Kenneth from wherever, What's New Barbecue, and James was there. That looked like such a damn good time. I have an airport real close to me. It's Ontario Airport, and they fly direct to Dallas. I'm like, dude, one of these times I'm going to go and just watch all those guys do their thing. Oh, that's a big.
I think Christy and Booger are having a Titanic moment right now.
Well, that's cool. I wish we could get them on the hot seat while they could have the love for each other. Just saying. Can we make it happen, Christy and Booger? Let's do it.
Happy wants to know, so far, what do you think CJ is going to do in your seat? I think he's going to do fine.
Ah, thanks.
Like I said in the video I put out on my channel, there's a learning curve here that, like he said, how do you keep up with this and this that he's got to work through? But it just takes time, and having Scott co-hosting, and Scott's at the dentist right now, that makes it a lot easier to where you can focus on one thing and then work on the chat part separately. So I think he'll be fine. It just takes time learning the cues of a conversation, things like that, which he's already got. Give him 5 episodes, and it'll be just like it was, and probably better.
Wow, I appreciate that, brother. I see Mike Montoya jumped on. How you doing, Mike? Welcome. You're a SoCal boy. I love it. Scott from Real Show. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you. Scott's going to be a guest coming on. I've already spoke with him about it. So he's going to be a good one to have. Anybody else, put in the chat, like, who do you want to see on there? Who's your big fish? Like, who do you want to see? I got Kent Rollins down already. I'll reach out to him. I've reached out to T. Roy already. James, I want you to get on there. I see you in the chat. You're going to jump on. Phil from Daddy Cooks. Phil jumped on right now. Chris, you want to give him the rundown of what's going on?
Phil, I hate YouTube. No, I'm kidding. It's all been a sham. No.
It is sham.
Basically, I got to take the next, kind of like where you're at. Like, I'm going to be out of pocket for 2 months, so I was just going to nosedive the hot seat, and I was going to try to have Scott take it over. He doesn't have the equipment to do it, so then CJ asked me if he was cool, if I was cool with him doing it. I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking rock on. So he's going to take it over. Tonight's just kind of a figuring out how to set everything up and kind of go through some motions. So if you consider tonight anything better than a train wreck, we've been successful.
Right on.
Wait a minute. I saw something I want to hit on here. Tess, thank you. I don't know that I really intended to do what has gone on in the last year, but it is what it is, and thank you. Where in SoCal, Mike? Trying to figure out what Greg's asking.
Well, I'm in.
Your name's not Mike. You're CJ.
What's that?
He asked where in SoCal, Mike. So I'm assuming that he's asking you, but run with that.
I live in a city called Rancho Cucamonga, and it's about 45 minutes east of LA. So we're on the 15, right on the way to, between San Diego and LA. I don't know. It's not like we're in civilization. I'm in a suburb. Yeah, no big deal. James, why do you hold your pinky out for your girly drinks too? As you should. Cheers. Let's see. Booger, you're going to San Diego soon? Listen, I'm about an hour and a half or so from San Diego, probably from Robert Roy. So we'll do it. Let's do this.
I think James is trying to ride. Greg, Harry Sue wants to get a hold of you.
Nice. Why can't Harry Sue want to get a hold of me? I want to learn how to barbecue. Nah. Anyway, Mel, yeah, I've seen it. Rancho Cucamonga everybody loves it. It's so funny to me. I like saying it with a little Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah, so it's a good time. I grew up in Orange County, which is another kind of 45 minutes the other way towards the beach. That's it. Anything else there, Chris? Anything else? Any questions you see?
Yeah, Christy says everyone's traveling. I'm excited to go to Target tomorrow. Well, Christy, your driveway is like 7 miles long, according to the UPS video, so that is a big adventure for you.
Jake just said it's basically New Mexico. Jake is a buddy of mine. He's still in Anaheim Hills, right? So he's half an hour west from me. It's not too bad. That's funny. Christy, is that why you have that Jeep, so you can get down your driveway? And listen, I am excited about Target too. I love going there. I never go to Target with a list. I let Target tell me what I need to buy. And that's probably why I'm not allowed to go there very often. Same with Costco. So Greg at Ballistic Barbecue. Chris and I were talking about you, and we want to find a way to get you on here, and we'll do it for the European group. Is that right, Chris? Am I saying that right? And
yes,
we will change. We will change the timing if you're willing to come on. You want to come on? We'll have some of the same questions, but I'll make up different ones. It'll be a little different from when you were first on. But if you want to reach your European audience, be glad to have you. So let me know. How about asking from a drinking channel to be on the hot seat? Common Man Cocktails. Got it.
Fucking A, cool, Greg.
Go with me. Right on. All right, good. I will look up the Common Man Cocktails. If you see on my channel, I'm doing cocktails every Wednesday now, so it'd be great to get somebody on like that too. So you're right
Phil,
down the 15 for me, Greg. Where what city are you in? Ballpark. Give me the county if you don't want to.
San Diego.
You're in San Diego too? Yeah, everybody's in San Diego. Shit.
I'm not, but
Nice.
Phil asked if I'm leaving the U.S. And Phil, I'm not leaving the U.S. I'm just working 7/12s for the next 2 months.
Chef John Polite. I got it. I have a little notepad here. I'm writing stuff down. Polite, not polite. Sorry. Summer Foo Girly Drink Series. That's funny.
Yes, Eric, we're still going. That's why you see people. I don't know how to answer that question.
Oh, that's funny. He's still eating them ribs. That looks so good.
Right.
James, let me know if you're down and you want to get on the list. I'd love to talk to you, brother. You got a lot going on. I dig that. I watched your Franklin episode. That was freaking awesome, dude. I see Franklin barbecue on all the travel channel shit out here, but I'd love to chat with you about that stuff. So that's cool. San Diego is the beach life. Marion, do you live by the beach too? Or are you more inland? I know Kirby's inland in San Diego County. Kent, I know you love me, brother. You're a good dude. Don't worry. That's awesome, Phil.
James, yes. I don't want to do this on this show, but we can talk later.
Who are you talking to again?
Oh, James said Hobo has a slow here now, question mark, exclamation point. One got sent out to me. I didn't pay for it, but I'm still testing it. I'll put it that way.
Nice. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. We've got a good hour gone in. So, listen, I will put the link for next week's show on Facebook and all the groups, my own Facebook. So if you have questions for Steve at a Not Another Cooking Show, make sure you drop them in there. That's it, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on and watching me and supporting me. Take this over from Chris. Chris, you know I love you. I appreciate you letting me take this over. I really feel like you did a service for our little community, and I think it's been great, and that's why I don't want to see it go. I'm not always able to be here on Thursday nights when you were on your show because, you know, my kids had – sorry, someone drove by with a Harley. Because my kids have sports or something like that. But I get on here as much as possible. I love the chat. I love seeing the camaraderie of everybody. This is just going to be a good time, all right? I'm open book. If you need anything, you let me know. And that's it, guys. I look forward to next week. All right?
Hey, real quick.
Chris, go ahead.
Do me a favor. Just for funsies, because I think a lot of people will want to do this. Go up on the top left where you invite people and drop it in the chat like you did for me.
Got it. Time out.
If anybody wants to come on, you got to have Google Hangouts. The Google Hangouts app, or you got to open this link up in Chrome, and you can come bullshit with us after the show.
All right, guys. There it is. James, I'll get at you, brother. Trust me. Chris, take care, brother. Chris, Nichol, do you have anything you want to say to everybody on their way out?
Nope. Later.
Good. All right. Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.